So you're thinking about moving to Frisco, Texas, and your budget falls between $1 to $2 million, and you kind of want to see what can you get in Frisco in that price range. Well, that's exactly what we're going to do in this video. We're going to take you around Frisco, show you 4 different homes in the $1 million price range so you can see what falls in line with that price range. And if that's your budget, definitely stick around because we're going to get after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Dallas, Texas and the surrounding areas like Frisco, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Dallas. My name is Levi. You know, my partner Travis and I, we get calls and emails every single day from people just like you and you and you and you looking to make their move to Dallas. We absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Happy to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. So as I mentioned, we are here in Frisco, and this is what everybody loves about Frisco. You can see here, huge, not just this whole pond right here in this neighborhood, but you can kind of maybe see back off in the distance Lake Louisville. So this community, some of these homes back up on the lake, and you can get some amazing sunset views. But look at this pool over here with, they got splash pads, everything that you can really enjoy and have a great day. And then even look at right over here, a nice playground happening right over there as well. But that's what you're going to find in a lot of these communities in Frisco, not just the $1 million range, but they're also in the 400, 500, 600. You've seen some of our other videos. What does 400,000 get you? What does 500,000 get you? What does 600,000, 700, 800,000, 900? All of those videos you're going to see. They have a lot of these features in there. I mean, that's what really everybody loves about Frisco, especially in that $500,000 range. One of those communities we featured in there has a lazy river, all kinds of stuff in there. So look at all the geese and duck down there hanging out. But this, you're in for a treat because we're taking you all around in the $1 million price range. We're going to take you and show you 4 different homes, starting at the low end of $1 million all the way up to the high end of $1 million. So if that's your price range, or if you're just a little nosy and you kind of want to see what you can get for $1 million in Frisco, then this is going to be a great video for you. And with that, let's go check out the first one. All right, so we're coming up on our first stop here in Frisco in the $1 million range, and we are in the neighborhood of the Hills of Kingswood. That's right. I was like, that didn't sound right exactly. Hills of Kingswood. We've featured this on a couple of other videos before. I mean, gated community, very nice homes. They go all the way up into 3 and 3.5 million in here, but this home we're checking out right now is right at 1.189 million. It is a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath. It is 4,667 square feet. So that's going to put the price per square foot right around $255 right there. And it was built in 2013, but you'll see on the pictures, massive kitchen, open concept, really overall a very nice home. Now I will say, you can kind of see your neighbors over here too, a couple of different styles of homes in this neighborhood. Pretty extensive backyard. Now, it is missing a pool, and I will say for my own personal preference, if I'm gonna spend $1 million, I should have a pool in that backyard. So, but otherwise, you can see the other homes in the area, or in the neighborhood right next door, very nice. You can kind of get a good idea as you look down here. Very nice, quiet neighborhood. They still have some new construction. You can probably see a little bit of it back there. Still have some new construction going on in this neighborhood, and they're still building in the $2 and $3 million range in here as well. Huge, huge homes, beautiful. But I would say, yeah, for 1.189 million, I definitely want a pool in my backyard to come with that. I don't want to, because you're probably gonna have to spend $80,000 or $100,000 to accommodate a pool for that style of home, you know. And that's just something I think should come with it. So that's just my personal preference. Now, if you don't like pools, then hey, then that would be a good house for you. But otherwise, you know, this neighborhood, very exclusive, one of the top neighborhoods. We've actually featured it on one of our other videos, the top neighborhoods in Frisco. You should definitely check out that video. But otherwise, it's a great neighborhood right off of Lebanon Road. Not too far from the tollway. You got everything you need, and so it's a great location. And really, if you say you live here, people know you're doing well. So that's it for this one. We're going to cruise you around this neighborhood so you can get a better idea, and then we'll get on to the next one. Let's go. All right, so we're coming up on our next stop here in Frisco, and if you've seen some of the other videos, I've mentioned the alleyways. So several people tend to comment, they're like, well, there's no driveways. Why are those homes so expensive whenever there's not even driveways or garages? Well, here in Texas, we're very big on rear entry garages. So you can see, like in the neighborhood, this is the alleyway that goes into the back. So you'll notice now this home has front entry garage, and you'll see actually a couple over here have front entry garage, but on this side of the street you can notice there's no front entry garages. So actually this is pretty interesting how this whole side of the street has front entry garages. So there must be something on the back side that doesn't allow for the rear entry, but otherwise if you want the rear entry, you can come this nice alleyway. Now this is not like, we get a lot of these comments from Californians that this is not like your typical alleyway that you see in the movies or maybe in the very bad part of LA or something where there's a bunch of people hanging out back there just waiting to mug you, right? This is very nice and clean. You can see paved. You know, you get back there, you have a nice rear entry garage. And I personally prefer rear entry garages because I think it makes the aesthetics of the front of the home more pleasing. Plus, you can notice here, you see how the street's pretty clean. There's not a lot of cars parked out on the street in the front, but even like here, you know, people tend to not park in their garages. They tend to just park in there. So I prefer just to kind of see the front of homes versus a bunch of cars out front, unless they got Lambos and Ferraris and all that stuff, then it's not so bad, right? But no, really, I just think it kind of keeps things a little bit cleaner whenever there's rear entry access on a lot of these garages. And you'll find that anywhere on 300,000, 400,000. I mean, any price range, just depends on the neighborhood if they built rear entry access. But this home we're coming up on, you can see right here, absolutely amazing home. It is $1,325,000. It is a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath. It is 5,445 square feet. So that's going to put the price per square foot right around $240. I mean, it's a massive house and it's really nice. It's built in 2010, so pretty up to date. And you can see all the neighbors around here, very nice homes as well. So that's always a good thing. Again, this one has 3-car garage, front entry. Looks like all these homes have 3-car garages, front entry, but otherwise you've got the neighbors, all these homes right here, really nice. I'd say the front yards are a little small, but that's going to be the case you're going to find here in Frisco. But really nice fencing over here, and overall, you know, you got nice wide streets, paved, everything's clean and quiet around here. But you know, this is what you're going to get around the $1.3 million range. You can see this is not too far from everything that you need as well. But with that, let's cruise around this neighborhood so you can see it for yourself, and then we'll head over to the next one. All right, so we're coming up to our third stop here in Frisco, and again in another nice gated community. And the home we're coming up on that I'm about to walk up on right now is listed right at 1.425 million, so 1,425,000. It's just over 5,100 square feet. It's a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, and it was built right around 2006, I believe. So, but overall, really nice, a huge kitchen island in there. And I mean, overall, I mean, it's a lot of space in there, but really nice pictures on the inside. Again, kind of missing the pool. I don't know what's going on with these houses today in Frisco. I picked all the ones without pools apparently, but I tell you what, I would say you gotta have a pool. But I actually have some friends over in this neighborhood and they've got some nice pools in their backyard. So I'll have to ask them if they installed that after the fact, but never really got to that. But there's also community pools over here as well. But you can see overall the neighborhood, very beautiful. Well-established trees, which coincides with the build times around here, probably around 2006 or so. But overall, you can see, I mean, beautiful homes, this whole neighborhood. My friends that live over here, they actually bought when their house was around 800,000. So quite a bit of equity they've gained. I'm assuming their house is going to be valued around that price range too, at least probably 1.2, 1.3. But even with that pool, that may step it up a little bit too. But otherwise, got a little nice green space over there. But again, gated community. This is right off of Legacy, Road and the tollway. So again, right next door to everything you need. When you pop out of here, you've got everything you need right down the street. And again, some of the best schools over here in this area on top of that. And you're just really right in the heart of Frisco, close to everything. Easy to commute if you're going to be commuting around or going even downtown because you're right off the tollway, or if you're going to be working in Plano, then also a good shot as well. But overall, let's take you around this neighborhood so you can see it for yourself as well. And then we're going to step it up. You definitely want to stick around for the next home. We're going right up to the $2 million price range. You're going to love that house. It's on the lake. So with that, let's go cruise around this neighborhood and then go check out the last one. All right, so we're coming up on our last stop. Can you see the lake right back there? Now, this is what I'm talking about here in Frisco. There's just a little bit of a section that does back up to Lake Lewisville, and this is one of those neighborhoods. So saving the best for last, and this is what I'm talking about here, right here. If you're gonna spend the money, might as well be on the lake around here up in Lake Lewisville or on Lake Ray Hubbard, around there in Rockwall. But yeah, you can see, you get some nice lake views here. You probably saw that house I just walked by, really nice. But this home we're coming up on is absolutely amazing. It is 6 bedrooms, that's right. 5 bedrooms, 6.5 bath. It's 6,400 square feet, and it's listed right at 2 million, so right at the top, right? So 2 million. It was built in 2006. The price per square feet is going to be, or square foot, it's going to be a little bit over 300, around 313, I believe. But love the stone. I mean, the stonework, that Mediterranean style. I mean, the huge shrubs going up there, and it's got some of the, if you see the pictures they're throwing up, that, I mean, absolutely amazing sunset views you can get back there. Now, it doesn't have a pool though, and I would say right at for 2 million, you definitely, I would want a pool, as I mentioned in that first house. If I'm spending $1 million or above, definitely want a pool. But you do have an amazing backyard with views of the lake and some amazing sunsets, at least according to the pictures. Hopefully they're not too photoshopped, but probably a little bit, but still, I think you get some amazing sunsets over here because you're facing, of course, towards the west on the lake view over there. But I tell you what, I'll walk over here a little bit. This whole neighborhood back here is pretty amazing. I don't believe there's any trails back over here, but this is quite the open area. Let me speed this up for you real quick. Whoa. Whenever I walk that fast, it's kind of hard to catch myself. But look at, you can see part of the lake right there. Look at all this open area. I don't see any really walking trails back here, but you know, you do have nice sidewalks right here. I don't know, the part of the neighborhood a little bit over there, you can kind of see, I don't know, it looks like there's quite a bit of some walking trails around that lake area right back there, but because this is still kind of part of the neighborhood, just depending on everything you see here. But overall, really nice. You probably can, I don't know if you can get a good shot of the lake right back there. So get little bits and pieces of the lake, but still, to me, it's worth it. This home over here has a nice pool. That one has a really nice pool. It looks like across over there. That's what I'm talking about. If I'm gonna be over here, definitely gonna have a pool. You could even maybe put in the infinity pool, overlook the lake. That would be really nice. But looks like they take care of this, mow it out all nice and neat. So this community is gated. Had to use the secret code to get in. But again, you should be in a gated community at this price range as well. But overall, homes in this whole area, absolutely beautiful. I think this is a great way to close out this video, right at the top of the $1 million price range. Actually, yes, this one is right at $2 million, but hey, you had to see it. And we'll take you around, stick around, we'll cruise you around. But either, you know, no matter what, if you looking to make a move in 9 days or 90 days, just feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Happy to help you make that smooth move to Dallas. And until next time, well, hope to see you around town, and let's go for a cruise.